What's going on, guys? It's Brimo, and I just finished moving across the country. I moved from Long Beach, California, back to San Antonio, Texas, where all of my friends and family are. So I've been through a lot lately, but I still wanted to shoot this video because I wanted to provide some value for everybody. So I wanted to give you 3 tips when it comes to copywriting. So copywriting can definitely be a little bit overwhelming when you're first learning how to get started and you don't really know what you're doing. So obviously all of the copywriting books that we suggest, definitely dive through them, definitely read them, definitely take them in, but don't get so overwhelmed that you don't actually take action, because that's one of the worst things that you can do. You don't take action and then you don't get results. So you have to take action. So I wanted to lay down some 3 tips. The first tip is copywriting. So all of those emails that Kiala and AWOL sends out, take them and write them out by hand. When you are able to copy a great copywriter's method and technique, it's going to get ingrained in your mind. So once you copy a bunch of them with your hand, like hand write them all out, you are going to start naturally finding that rhythm, finding that flow, finding the type of words that they use when they're talking about selling and all of the offers that they've got going for you. And if you don't want to use theirs, which is fine, but I don't see why you wouldn't because they're great, then you can subscribe to another copywriter's emails. I subscribe to Perry Marshall, so I get a lot of his emails, and I'll take those emails and I'll write them out by hand. It doesn't matter who you do, just copy them because it's going to be ingrained in your mind. On top of that, when it comes to writing copy, really get into painting the picture with your words instead of telling someone. So you can be very descriptive and say, the sky was the color of the ocean, a perfect reflection, or the red truck that drove by faster than the speed of light. You know, like, be very descriptive with your words and the language that you're using. Don't just say, I went to the store, or one time this happened to me. That's extremely boring. You want to captivate the audience. You want to captivate your readers and your email list. So a really good tip with that is looking into fiction writers and seeing how they're very descriptive with their words. Stephen King wrote a great book called Stephen King on Writing, and it talks about his writing method and how he goes about painting the picture and being very descriptive with how he writes his novels. And he's a best-selling author, and we make movies from his books. So you should definitely see how he goes about his process because it's amazing. Whew. And the last tip that I wanted to do was to talk about was basically don't overthink everything. Yes, you know, when you're first starting out, you're probably not going to be that great, but don't overthink it. Actually do something. Like I said before, if you don't do anything, then you're not gonna get anything. So don't overthink your copywriting. Just put something down on paper. You can go back later and you can edit it, but don't get so overwhelmed. Don't get bogged down to where you don't do anything. So if you get stuck, take a break. It can be an hour, it can be a day, and then come back to it. But all in all, done is better than perfect. And I love that AWOL really, says that and stands by that. So go out there and actually write something. I love you guys. If you need any help, let me know. Reach out to me. Have an awesome, awesome day. See you later.